Hello, welcome to my channel for Evolved Humans. I'm Miss Day. This is a collective reading. So, I feel masculine and feminine today. I know that silent observer energy is definitely all across that. It's like whoever I'm talking to, you have so much bubbling under the surface, like just in your thoughts, all of the time, that if you exposed that, I feel like you know that it would be overwhelming. You know that the people that you keep company with typically, like I don't know if it's because of work. Okay. So I feel like the energy kind of comes in a wave. So whatever parts resonate with you, take it, and then like sometimes it circles back in the end to the same energy if you're lost along the way. But whoever I'm sensing right now, it's like you have, I feel like you're almost pent up, like tense, pent up. It's like you're ready to move, and it's almost like you feel still and you don't know. I almost feel like that pent up. At first I thought it was like anger, and I don't feel like it's anger. I don't feel like you're angry about where you are, but I do feel like you're like, oh, like almost like you're frozen because you're aware of a next step. Sword in the stone. Whew. I feel like you're aware of the next step, but you are slightly terrified of it. Oh, you've got to breathe. That's like one of the first things I'm feeling is like that pent up is tightening all throughout your chest. You've got to breathe. Like let it go through your entire body. You know what I think it is? I think you're so hyper aware. Whoever I'm talking to, you came into an intuitive awareness and you're so aware of it, and then you became attuned to it. You kind of started to navigate, like you know when you're getting messages, which I think some people say downloads. That's what I'm thinking of right now. It's if that word resonates with you and you think you get that a lot, I'm talking to you. I feel like you think things just plop right into your mind. I mean, you're aware of them just coming into your mind, and you know that you're getting messages. And so this pent up feeling, it's like interesting. I feel like this is whoever I'm talking to, you are quick to connect layers. Like layers, and you connect all the dots to everything. Like I think you connect the dots at work really quickly. I think you're very fluid at connecting very rational pieces of information. And then when you're ready now to dive into like an even bigger emotional, I feel like you can tell that big emotions are coming. Like I feel like now you feel more open than you felt before, and that almost feels mortifying. Maybe you already who this won't be all of you, but some of you have had a breakdown and it was almost like a blissful release. Like you've had a breakdown and that's like the word blissful. I mean, what? That's beautiful. Like you've had that moment of recognizing that stiffness, and you recognized it, and upon recognizing it, I think you released some stuff. This is past, present, future, so this may have already happened or this may be happening to some of you now. I think this is a couple of waves here. Whoever I'm talking to is very confident in your mental capacity. You're very aware of what you're capable of handling and learning. You know that you have that capacity. I don't think you're someone who needed that pumped up either throughout your life. I don't think you think that based on what others have told you. I think you've always known that you had a knack for emotionless information, and that's a lot. So I think that whoever I'm talking to, it's almost like you've gotten in touch with this new family feeling with yourself. Like, I don't know if you remember a feeling you had from your childhood or from your adolescence when you felt warm, cozy feelings in certain family experiences. But like, whoever I'm talking to recently, I think you've gotten moments of that. Like, I think that you've gotten so deep in yourself that you've opened up that part of you. Like, you're bringing that part back, that inner child that may have gotten shielded a little too much along the way. Because I feel really positive things allowed around you in your space. So you've really worked through a lot of stuff, and I think you've just done it in steps that you don't think everyone does. It feels like you think through things, then you release them. Then you think some more, and then you release them. Like, I feel like you're very strategic, and you place one foot very firmly in front of the other before moving. That's neat. Very, very calculating. Interesting. That word kept coming to mind the last few days. So whoever's going to see this video, like, I just kept thinking that you're told you overthink, and that it's actually because you're just so calculative with everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the message. It's almost like you need to loosen up, and you're going to feel more. How cool is that? All of these other, like, I feel like so many times the readings are like, toughen up, you can do it, or keep going, it's okay, or let me like just nurture you. And I feel like what they're telling you is like, loosen up, be a little more goofy and less about the serious. That doesn't mean don't be you, because whoever I'm talking to, you get comfortable in the serious, you get solid there. So I feel like they're telling you, now that you found that old feeling, that is actually you in full awareness. When you've gotten glimpses of that past inner, that cozy childhood feeling that you felt, I know you know who you are. I know you know that you've had these weird glimpses of memories and moments. It's like a wave that went through your body, and you were like, I can feel that again. And I feel like what they're telling you is, yeah, that is going to fill you up. And the way it's going to fill you, you've done all the dot connecting. They're like, next, now you need to let that that wave walk through, like, let that fill you up. It's coming in. It's so neat. And I think that the message, whoever I'm talking to, interesting. This isn't about who's around you, but it's about how you express yourself. It's like, let yourself feel comfortable, and a little bit of, it's like they want you to not fear humility. I don't know what that's about. There's something there where they're just like, let yourself let loose. You've done enough, and you need to it's okay to take a moment forward to enjoy what it is that you awakened. You found something in there that you knew was there all along, but you kind of suppressed it. And whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you thought that was lost in your childhood. And you got through, or you're getting through, that moment of like stiffness and tension. So again, it's like that going forward, you need to protect yourself by remembering that feeling. Like, let that feeling come into little things. It's going to start coming back just when you start thinking about it more. So that's something you can put in your pocket, because whoever I'm talking to, you're so calculative that you can be like, oh, think about remembering that inner child feeling, that warm, like, just think of the moments that they're referring to, because you know what they are. They've hit you like at home and in different times where you felt like this speed going through you, like that overwhelming excitement, of a child. Neat. Okay, so I'm going to end it at that. If you like the way that I do the readings, subscribe to my channel, and definitely let me know in the comments or in emails when they resonate with you. My email is in the description of the channel, and then allow for future notifications if you want to know when I upload new videos. If you feel that the videos resonate with you and I don't respond to your comments, please don't think that it's not still really awesome when you leave them. I love knowing what the dots are connected on the other side. So, okay, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next reading.